So then there was a member, Arun Nehruji, honorable member, I can see him here also. He's raised questions about several accomplishments of Tamil Nadu, and he's mentioned about debt to GSDP of the state being lower than that of the union government, and women's participation in labor force higher than the national average, also says of the higher enrollment ratio. So let me upfront say, sir, we are very proud of the achievements which Tamil Nadu has made. My birth has happened in that state, my younger days, my student days, my family, everything belongs to Tamil Nadu. We are from there. Very proud of all the achievements. There's no hesitation in admitting. But in the context of the debt, to compare a state's debt with the centre's debt may not be appropriate. And I would like to draw the attention of the honourable member, because the debt to GSDP of Tamil Nadu is for the state and only for the state, while the debt to GDP of the union government and is for the country as a whole, including exclusive subjects which have no bearing on the states, such as defense, railways, communication, and foreign affairs. They are exclusive to the center, and they have also got to be managed. So, union government works together with the states, with all states, and for the welfare of Manikam ji.
गला नहीं, वो गले में हाथ डाल के बात कर रहे थे.
Sir, I like to So I want to highlight the projects that are being taken up for Tamil Nadu. So on 19th June 2024, the Union Cabinet approved viability gap funding for the schemes for implementation of offshore wind energy projects. They are only in 2 states, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. And the total amount put together for both the states is 7,453 crores. Second, Tamil Nadu Defence Industrial Corridor, sir, which has 6 nodes, Chennai, Tiruchirappalli, Coimbatore, Salem, and Hosur, was inaugurated even in 2019. Several defence PSU, I'm not talking about private separately, but private also put together, if we were to get some figure, 3,123 crore, even during the inauguration of the corridor, was invested. Now, 2nd July 2024, Ministry of Defence signed MOUs under the Defence Testing Infrastructure Scheme to set up testing facilities in unmanned aerial systems, electronic warfare, and electro-optics domains in Tamil Nadu Defence Industrial Corridor. That is from the central government. Third, PM Mitra Mega Textile Park in Virudunagar is one of the 7 under the PM Mega Integrated Textile Regions and Apparel Scheme. So, if all over the country there are 7, one is in Tamil Nadu. Fourth, in 2022, PM virtually inaugurated 11 new government medical colleges in Tamil Nadu. 11 in Tamil Nadu. The new colleges. The new colleges are in Ariyalur, Dindukkal, Kallakurichi, Krishnagiri, Nagapatnam, Namakkal, and Ramanathapuram, and in the Nilgiris, Tirupur, Tiruvallur, and Virudunagar, and all of them put together will have an intake of 1,450 MBBS students annually, every year. No problem. Sir, fifth, Tamil Nadu was one of the four states selected under the promotion of Medical Device Park scheme with a final approval for financial assistance of 100 crores given. So that is some of the investments. I'll come to specifics of railways. Between 2014 and 24, what are the ones which are commissioned? 1,302 kilometers of new tracks only in Tamil Nadu. 2,152 kilometers of electrification, 215 kilometers per annum, that is 3 times of 75 kilometers, which was during 2009 and 14. 2009 and 14, they did only 75 kilometers annually. What is being done under Prime Minister Modi is 215 kilometers annually. 687 rail flyovers and under bridges. So this is just a crisp account of railways. Let's go to metros. On October 3rd, 2024, Chennai Metro Rail Project Phase 2 was approved by the Union Government as a central sector project, which is 65% of the fund of 63,246 crores. 63,246 crores is the total. Of that, 65% will be financed by the central government. Then, it will comprise of 3 corridors. Madhavaram to Sipcot, Lighthouse to Poonamali Bypass, Madhavaram to Sholinganallur.
आप तमिलनाडु का इतना विकास बता दोगे तो वो राज्य भी मांग करने लग जाएंगे आपसे.
So roadways, 4,100 kilometers of national highways have been constructed in Tamil Nadu since 2014. Sorry? Sure, it won't be denied. It will be given. Roadways, sir. 4,100 kilometers of national highways constructed in Tamil Nadu since 2014. Greenfield corridors being built under the Bharatmala project, sir. Bengaluru-Chennai Expressway, Chennai-Salem corridor, Chittoor-Thachur corridor, Bangalore Ring Road, which also has an impact, Bengaluru-Kadapa-Vijayawada corridor. So, development of 2,414 kilometers of national highway corridors with a tentative capital cost of 81,131 crore is approved in Tamil Nadu under Phase 1 of Bharat Pariyojana. I'll move to airways. Airports operationalized under the Regional Connectivity Scheme, UDAN, Salem 2018. Airports are also planned to be operationalized in Neyveli and Vellore. Coimbatore and Tiruchirappalli airports covered under Krishi Udan scheme to assist farmers in transporting agriculture products. Sure. Prime Minister inaugurated the new integrated terminal building, Phase 1 of Chennai International Airport, developed at the cost of 1,260 crores. So, in addition to the new integrated terminal building, will increase the passenger serving capacity of the airport, which is 23 million, from 23 million passengers per annum to 30 million passengers per annum, sir. And then, in every one of these new terminal which is getting built, the striking reflection of Tamil culture in terms of kolam, in terms of saris, in terms of temples, are all elements of how those airport terminals are being constructed. There are others which I'll just briefly point out, sir. The renovation and modernization of Grand Anicut Canal System, which is a very old one, Kallanai in Tamil, is underway, which is an important source of irrigation for the entire delta districts, which is considered to be the rice bowl. The modernization of this canal is to be taken up at a cost of 2,640 crores. 4th March 2024, Prime Minister witnessed the initiation of core loading of India's indigenous prototype fast breeder nuclear reactor of 500 megawatt capacity at Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu. Also, sir, PM inaugurated in February 2024 and laid the foundation stone of a multiple development project worth 17,300 crores at Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu, sir, and that includes foundation stone of the outer harbour container terminal and the other projects aimed at making Vavu Chidambaranar Port India's first green hydrogen hub port. India's first green hydrogen hub port in Tamil Nadu. 25th February 2024, PM Modi dedicated new composite TB research facility at Tiruvallur in Tamil Nadu, FSSAI microbiology lab at Coimbatore, and the National Center for Aging in Chennai. All this is for Tamil Nadu, sir. Honorable Member Arun Nehru ji, please take this on your observation about Tamil Nadu and how much is being given for Tamil Nadu. I would also like to recollect, sir, about this worry that debt of Tamil Nadu is far lesser than the debt of India. I've also already mentioned as to why comparing that one state cannot be applicable for the rest of the states. But we've already said because of COVID, where the debt to GDP went to the level of 61% of the GDP, we've already brought it down to 57. And in my budget speech, we've said by 2030, as per the recommendation of one of the committees which went into it, we will bring the debt to GDP to 50 plus or minus 1 by 2030, 50% of the GDP. So it's already a commitment. We are working towards it. So the concern that the honourable member has about debt of the union government, comparing that with the debt of one state, will have to be put in this perspective. And the third, sir, high level of women's participation in the workforce, diverse employment opportunities. At the same time, I'd like to appreciate for the state's work as much as put on the table a point on which all of us will have to introspect. We'll have to introspect, sir. We cannot on the one hand say a state is developed, we are giving opportunities for employment, this is the kind of industrialization happening, but equally give us an increasing number of Manrega demands. If actually that is available, why would Manrega increase, sir? That much which the increase doesn't happen in even states which are not as industrialized, as growing, as forward developing as Tamil Nadu. So I would want to keep that in the discussion mode. So if we are, for whoever, for all of us, for you, for me, for everybody. So it can't just be, sir, this is the way you peg it. Now I'll be taking a milestone elsewhere. So the kind of well-wishing, the goodwill thinking that we said that we'll hear speeches, we'll ask questions, we'll respect the institutions doesn't apply. It's only during the time of the speech we'll say that, and after that we'll continue doing what it is. That's not how it works, sir. We raised issues, we'll answer questions. When we speak, you please have the strength to listen. You may deny me, you may argue with me, you may question me, but you should have the patience to listen. So, yes, sure, you've told we'll certainly practice. You think we'll ignore your suggestion? We'll not. But I like to be seeing that. So what does that indicate, sir? I'm coming one by one, ma'am. I'm coming one by one. So, sir, we need to have a debate and an understanding that it can't be going both ways. The same argument cannot serve two opposite causes. We need to introspect. We want all states to develop. Goodwill and courtesies be extended, appreciation on the table. I have no hesitation. But we can't contradict ourselves. Sir, another point which Honourable Member raised about the enrollment, increasing enrollment. Very good. Let it be so. Let it be even better. Good wishes. But, sir, the ASER report, which was brought out in 2024, brought out in January 25, but a report pertaining to 2024. That report assessed the children's proficiency in reading, arithmetic, and digital literacy across India. Unfortunately, sir, Tamil Nadu was one of the weakest performers before and after the pandemic, which I'm not saying this with a sense of, haha, look at it. I feel absolutely disheartened. I don't want to say it, but I need to answer the Honourable Member. So I will quote this. It is not my report. It's a report prepared by an organization called Pratham. It's not me. So what did the report say, sir? Class 3 reading levels. 8.6% of the students cannot even read letters. 18.2% can read letters, but not words. 36.3% can read words, but only of class 1 standard. Okay, sir? Which is, 1st class, 1வது வகுப்பு படிக்கக்கூடிய மாணவர், class 3rd classல இருக்கக்கூடிய மாணவன், class 1 வகுப்புல 1வது வகுப்புல இருக்கக்கூடிய level தான் படிக்கிறாங்க. Only 12% can read at a class 2 level. So class 3% at class 2 level is only reading it. You reach class 3, but you can only read class 1. Now, is educational outcome important or not? Or are we looking at only enrollment? So, Honourable Member who spoke about enrollment being very high should answer also on what is the outcome, sir. So, it should be, cannot be a propaganda, and substance should come into the discussion. So this is important, sir, and therefore all these affection, love, emotion for the language Tamil, sir. Education Minister who spoke the truth about how they were ready to sign the MOU and then they changed their mind in the pretext of 3-language formula is not suitable for us, we don't want it, but you are imposing Hindi. I have lived in a Tamil Nadu where Hindi and Sanskrit, if you learn, you are targeted. They can say anything, my lived experience I'm saying. But more important, sir, they wanted Honourable Minister Dharmendra Pradhan to apologize because he said it is uncivilized. He probably said the way in which you're protesting is uncivilized. But never mind, they said, you're not only telling us, but you're telling the entire Tamil public, which he did not. But they made him say, I'll take back my word. But I want to ask, in all humility, there is an eminent leader who spoke about Tamil. I do not want to name him, but the moment I read the passages, anyone with a small, faint familiarity with Tamil will know who I'm speaking about. So, when this person speaks about Tamil, and much horribly, there's no objection. On the contrary, they would keep his photo. They will also say he is our Dravidian icon. I want to read that here, sir. He says, and I quote, and this was published in a magazine called Vidudalai on 27th November 1943. What does he say? And I will give you a brief translation afterwards. He says, Tamil padithal pichai kuda kadakad. That one line is enough, sir, but I will read the passage. What does it mean? If you learn Tamil, even bhiksha, meaning a beggar cannot also survive. You won't get even alms, meaning you won't even get anyone giving you dhan. Tamil padithal pichai kuda kadakad. Tamil padithadu pichai edupadai thavira வேற உயிர் வாழ ஒன்றுக்கும் பயன்படவில்லை என்பதோடு இதற்காக செலவு செய்த காலத்தை வேறு துறையில் செலவிட்டால் வாழ்வில் ஏற்பட்டிருக்கும் என்பதை 100 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பே தமிழ் கற்ற ஒரு அனுபவ புலவர் பாடியுள்ளார். He says that. He says, if you had spent that time learning Tamil for learning something else, you would have had some kind of meaningful thing in your hand to lead your life. Instead of that, why are you learning Tamil? The person who said this, quoting a poet who lived 100 years ago, you're keeping a picture in your offices, in your everywhere, on your desks, and you're worshipping him. But you wanted Dharmendra Pradhan to what he hadn't said, you wanted him to apologize. Sir, even worse. He said in an uncivil way, these MPs are protesting. You wanted him to withdraw that statement. All right, Dharmendra withdrew. But here is that elderly man saying, again I read it, sir. This was published in a magazine called Tughlaq during their Golden Jubilee edition between 1970 to 2019. It was published in 2019. இந்த தமிழ் மொழியானது காட்டுமிராண்டி மொழி என்று நான் ஏன் சொல்கிறேன்? I'll translate that line, sir. You will understand why I'm reading it here. My mother tongue Tamil. I'm reading this. It really makes me feel angry. But I will tell you. இந்த தமிழ் மொழியானது காட்டுமிராண்டி மொழி என்று நான் ஏன் சொல்லுகிறேன்? He asks a question right at the beginning. He says, why am I saying that Tamil is a barbaric language? He says this. Why am I saying that Tamil is a barbaric language? எதனால் சொல்கிறேன் என்று இன்று கோபித்துக் கொள்ளும் யோகியர்கள் ஒருவர் கூட சிந்தித்து பேசுவதில்லை. வாய் இருக்கிறது என்று எதையாவது பேசி வயிறை வளர்ப்போம் என்பதை தவிர அறிவையோ மானத்தையோ ஒழுக்கத்தையோ பற்றி சிறிது கூட சிந்திக்காமலே பேசி வருகிறார்கள். இப்படிப்பட்ட இவர்கள் போக்குப்படியே சிந்தித்தாலும் தமிழ் மொழி 3000 இருந்து 4000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முந்தி ஏற்பட்ட மொழி என்பதை தமிழன் பெருமைக்கு ஒரு சாதனமாய் கொண்டு பேசுகிறார்கள். நானும் தமிழ் காட்டுமிராண்டி மொழி என்பதற்கு அதையே தான் முக்கியமாக காரணமாக சொல்லுகிறேன். அன்று இருந்த மக்களின் நிலை என்ன? அவன் சிவனாகட்டும், அகஸ்தியனாகட்டும், பாணினியாகட்டும் மற்றும் எவன்தான் ஆகட்டும், இவன்களை பற்றி தெரிந்து கொள்ள உனக்கு புத்தி இல்லாவிட்டால் நீ தமிழை பற்றி பேசும் தகுதி உடையவனா? உனக்கு வாய் இருக்கிறதா? Sir, the brief summary translation of this is, he says, for the very reason that you're telling that Tamil is 3000 to 4000 year old language, I'm using the same reasons to say that it is a barbaric language. This elderly man says, who they worship every morning, afternoon, evening. I'm not even taking his name. And he says it is a barbaric language for the very reason for which you say 3000-year-old language, we are ancient, we are the oldest. But he says for those very reasons Tamil is a barbaric language. He says, do you know how they lived at that time? Do you know what kind of life these people led? Without even studying about that, you want to say Tamil is a great language, it's an old language, it is an ancient language, this is very, very traditional, and all that. Tamil is a barbaric language, he concludes. Sir, for just saying your protests are uncivil, they made the education minister to withdraw their statement, his statement. When a man repeatedly says Tamil is a barbaric language, Katumirandi Bhashai, look at the hypocrisy. They keep his photo in every room. I'm sure even in the parliament office of that party, his photo is there. They garland him and they worship him and they say he is the icon of Dravidian movement. But he said Tamil is Katumirandi Bhashai. So, sir, I'm saying unbelievable that this person is worshipped, but our poor Dharmendra Pradhan just said don't do uncivil protest. He is being accused. And if their love for Tamil is so much, how can they worship somebody who said Tamil is a Katumirandi Bhashai? Lastly, sir, this very man, this very person who was elderly also said in a magazine called Vidudalai and dated March 16, 1967. He observed that Tamil scholars and pundits deserved to be imprisoned for life. So if you were a pundit of Tamil, you were learning Tamil, you were a scholar in Tamil, he said, put them all in the jail. And even worse, he said, hang them, as they did not create anything that led to the society's progress. Society's progress. There is no contribution. Those people who love Tamil, who write in Tamil, who have scholarship in Tamil, they have not contributed anything to the society. So hang them, he said. But no, I worship them. That is their Dravidian model politics. And worse, there was a Tamil conference, World Tamil Conference, which was held, sir. He says, census, you can take a census of everybody there and enumerate the number, all of them are fools. That is how far he went to call about those people who were in the World Tamil Conference of 1967. These are the golden words of this elderly man. And he said, learning Tamil will not help you. Not even in your begging will it help you. They have a great love for Tamil. They don't want imposition of Hindi. New education policy actually says learn in your mother tongue till class 5, if possible till class 8. Even better, till intermediate. That's what the new education policy says. But no, they want to imagine it is imposing Hindi and they don't want to therefore talk about it. But wrongly, they create a political mess in Tamil Nadu, denying children their right to learn. And they worship a person who called Tamil a Kattumirandi Bhasha. Kattumirandi Mudi, barbaric language. The person who said that is the person who they worship. And here they say this even to an educated and honest Minister of Education. So that is the hypocrisy, and I'm sure I would like you to kindly allow me to say this final word. They are sure that I would come to say all this, and they don't have the strength to face this, and therefore they have gone away. இந்த விஷயத்தெல்லாம் எடுத்து நான் சொல்லுவேன். தமிழ்ல ஒரு காட்டுமிராண்டி மொழின்னு சொன்னவரை பத்தி பேசுவேன். அவரை வழிபடுற அதே மக்கள் இன்னைக்கு எங்களுடைய எஜுகேஷன் மினிஸ்டர் மன்னிப்பு கேட்குமாறு கேட்டார்கள். இது எல்லாத்தையும் நான் எடுத்து சொல்லுவேன்ற அந்த பயத்துல தான் இந்த ஹவுஸ்ல உட்காராம அவங்க ஓடி போயிட்டாங்க. ஆனாலும் எனக்கு தெரியும், அதை டிவியில பார்த்துட்டு தான் இருக்காங்க. அவங்க தமிழ்நாடு முழுவதும் இதை டிவியில பார்க்கும். இவங்களுடைய ஹிப்போக்ரசியை எடுத்து உரைக்க வேண்டும். நான் தமிழ் மக்களுக்கு சொல்லுகிறேன், மோடி ஐயா மூலமாக வந்திருக்கிற நியூ எஜுகேஷன் பாலிசி ஏழை எளிய மக்கள் அனைவருக்கும் உதவியாக இருக்கக்கூடிய பாலிசி. அதனால் இதற்கு எதிர்ப்பு தெரிவிக்கும் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தை நாம் நின்று அவங்களை கேள்வி கேட்க வேண்டும் என்று பணிவன்புடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ.